Hello and welcome back to Rick's Kits. So this is part 2 of the 3D printed Shield Maiden. That's where we got up to on the last part, which was the face and the hair, plus the hands. And in this part I'm going to be attempting to I'm going to be painting the clothing more than anything, and maybe picking up on perhaps part of the shield. So I do. We'll crack on. See you in a bit. Oh, welcome back. As you can see, I've had another go at the eyes. I think that's quite probably the best shot. The right eye doesn't. There's a bit of too much shadow in the right eye area, and it's folded down somehow. But the eye is very much the same as the left eye, even though it does look a little bit weird. Well, I quite like the way her face has turned out anyway, to be honest with you. Yeah, the eyes were a little bit stark with the dark blue, so I had a little bit of pastel blue with white and black dotted, and then a white highlight in there. So it makes it less stark and makes her eye look a bit more alive, should I say? Anyways, let's move it back so you can see what we've done, what I've done. So she's sorry for this bloody camera work, but I can't seem to get her in focus for some unknown reason. There's too much crap going on in the background. Unfortunately, that's my desk area for you. I'll put her on a base. I don't normally base things, but it's sort of how the figure's presented. So this sort of needs to be on a base of some sort. I've also I'm probably gonna have to pick her up and move her around a bit. So okay, so what we've got is a brown shirt, and a blue like overskirt across the top of her brown trousers. A lot of leather work going on there. There's a lot of leather work on Vikings anyway. Just so to have her in a shirt is something you don't see very often. But I think the blue skirt, overskirt, or whatever this thing is down, that she's wearing over her trousers, I think that works anyway. It brings a little bit of colour to the figure, as excuse me while I've moved this around, as well as the shield. I mean, that's not particularly 100% equal either side, but it's the best I can do with freehand painting. We got some wood scratches and stuff on the shield there. I'm not very good at painting rocks, but that's probably the best I can do with the rocks. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the way this has come out. It's got her axe on the back. We've dulled the blue down. We've given it an ultra matte varnish look. Same with the brown top that she's got. I've given that an ultra matte because it was a little bit too shiny. But just about all of it was a bit too shiny, and I thought the only thing that really needs to be sort of shiny on here is perhaps the leather and like the metallic on the swords and the shields and the axe head and stuff. So I didn't go with the traditional black for the shield boss and shield. I went for a metallic look. It probably doesn't set it out very well, but like I said, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it, and I do think the face looks quite good. You can see the leather look around here in the stomach. We've got two different leather looks. One slightly lighter than the other one. We've highlighted the edges and stuff from where the angle of light is hitting the body along with the blue. So sort of the sun or the light is is coming this way sort of. That's why you've got a lot darker down in these areas down the bottom, and obviously around the back a lot darker, and in particular right around the bottom back here as well. It's a lot darker in there. But no, I've quite enjoyed this one. Enjoyed painting this one, to be honest with you. I haven't done a figure in quite a while, and we'll best give this one a go. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. The blue for this overskirt was Army Painter's Blue Tone ink. It's basically a wash sort of thing. A little tiny drop of water to it, about 6-7 coats, I think it was, over the top, and then I gave it a final glaze of Guilliman blue just to give it a bit of a punch, if you know, and make it a little bit more livelier. So the blouse I used Army Painter's soft tone. That was probably about 12 coats, I think, to get it to the colour that I was happy with. And then I went over the top of it with some German camo. It was German camo beige. I haven't got the paint with me. I held on to them. And then it's lightly toned down. Good old Agrax Earth shade. It just takes the punch out of it, sort of thing, so it slightly mutes it. Now with the leather, particularly the leather around here, I went with the Army Painter Strong Tone. That was probably about 7, maybe 8 coats to give it that dark leatherish look. And then finally, again, German camo brown for the belts, all the leather belts, and the leggings down the bottom there. And then highlighted with Strong Tone. The small highlights that we've got, yeah, that's probably better. We can see it a little bit better. So the scratches and the wear on the belts and that was back over the top with thin 2 or 3 coats of German camo beige from Vallejo watercolour. So very thin washes of that, and then I went over the top of that with the Army Painter soft tone just to take the edge off it, and went back over the top of that again with German Army camo beige and a tiny little drop of white added just to bring up the finer highlights. But yeah, that's her. Hope you like her. I shall take some photos and put them at the end. Hopefully they'll come out better than the video has, but the overall thing that disappoints me about this actual sculpt really, really disappoints me is that bloody hairline. She has got one hell of a forehead on her. If that had been a little bit lower, I think I probably would have been a lot more pleased with the hair. But it just makes her look, I don't know, it's just not right. It looks like she's out in a from a 1960s, 70s hairdo. But it's a lot of hair that she, as a sculpt, it probably didn't really need. But other than that, she's very nicely painted as far as I'm concerned. If you want to know about the blue on here, that is model colour pastel blue with a mixed in with some Cabalite green from Citadel, and I'm to put down with a bit of water and stuff on it, and then the darkness around the edges, and that is a strong tone wash across, light across the top, and then building up slightly darker down the bottom. That's how I did the shield. I've now worn most of the stuff off the back of the base by moving it around with my fingers. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I do appreciate all you new subscribers and all you old subscribers. Thank you very, very, very much for coming on board. Wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for you guys. Understandable. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.